The new TMNT update has definitely been awesome and introduced a ton of new things into the game, and even some returning things like the drift boards. However, a brand new secret has just been found that reveals the return of helicopters in the new update. But that's just the beginning of all these secrets. So today we're going to be covering tons of secrets you didn't know, as well as a ton of glitches like how to fly across the map, and even a secret room I'm sure like most of you have never seen. But speaking of which, guys, if you think it'd be awesome to hop onto Fortnite today and see that you unlocked this rare skin, quick, leave a like on the video and make sure to subscribe. Also, let's do a new skin challenge. Comment down below if you know the name of this skin, because I doubt most people can get it. But starting off the video, guys, there's some other new secrets, such as a brand new glitch to like fly across the map. Now, in order to do this, you are going to need 2 players and also find 2 different items. The first of which is like the riot shield, which the easiest way to get that is to grab some gold and then just head up to this location to the right of the, what is the name of it? Something hillside, I think. But yeah, there's an NPC up here. This NPC that allows us to buy a ballistic shield for just 200 gold, which is actually pretty good. Now, the second item we're going to need is a, what is it? The blade, the grapple blade, and what? Hold on. Did I just get stuck in this tree? Or this like grove of trees? Is that even what you call it? Yo, I can't get out. I can like barely jump. Oh, there we go. Okay, I took fall damage. That was weird. But yeah, now that I've got a grapple blade, I'm just gonna go up to the top of this mountain. It's more fun to do it up here. And then once our teammate has the riot shield, they're going to aim down sights, and then we're going to grapple onto that shield. And like at the same time, they need to switch to a different item. Like that was pretty close, but we didn't quite get the timing right. So let's try it again right here. They're going to switch as soon as we grapple, and oh my gosh, what? Yo, that happened so fast. That was like a blink and you miss it type thing. It shot us across the map. I'll have to put that in slow-mo so we can actually see what happened. That's crazy. I know like sometimes too you get bounced even further, but still, that was insane. Now, jumping back into it with a secret that has to do with chapter 5. This is one of the biggest secrets that I haven't really seen anybody talk about. Now, this one can be found right at this island at the very top right of the map. Now, check this out, guys. If you land here, you'll see that there's a ton of secrets that are actually from chapter 2, including the giant tomato head, which actually might not be specifically from chapter 2, but there was the return of the tomato head restaurant. What was that? The pizza pit. Yeah, that was in chapter 2. So this seems to be the head from that chapter. And the reason I really think that is because if we keep looking around this island, we'll find even more random items like these ice blocks, which were in fact introduced in chapter 2. I forget the specific season, but they were around where Kit was located like the season before. There was like that ice palace type thing that had all of these inside of it. But check this out, guys. If we keep on going around here, we will see, wait a second, I'm hearing like, is that the coral buddies again? Oh my gosh, it is. Yo, we've got the coral buddies right here. Let's go. So I guess they're not only in that cave, but this seems to be just another connection to that chapter. Right here, we've got Cap'n Carp bait and tackle, as well as a fish stick buoy. I'm trying to remember, was that introduced in chapter 2? I feel like it was. Either way, if we keep going, we've got this shield type thing, as well as a seat that is 100% from chapter 2. It's from that like Coliseum type area. Yeah, that was for sure introduced then. Speaking of coral buddies, we've got the location that they were introduced in. Oh my gosh, I don't even remember the name of it, but it was like that sea area. I blocked it out because that was like the worst location in the entirety of Fortnite. But there's just so many of these secrets around here, including the henchman helmet. Yo, check that out. Literally the helmet of the henchman, which obviously was introduced in chapter 2, and then like throughout the seasons and chapters following, they were pretty much always around. However, they aren't in chapter 5. So it's very weird to see all of this stuff returning. It's got to be a hint, right? But not only that, if we also swim a little bit over into this area, you'll find an oil rig, which seems reminiscent of TNTina's oil rig. I'm not sure if it's the exact one, but it's odd that they would add it so close to the island that has all of the other chapter 2 stuff. Yeah, it's very peculiar. Even all of the inside Fortnite is like straight from that season. Wait a second. Yo, hold on. Isn't that Tina's welding helmet? It is, right? Like, that's her colors and everything. I feel like we saw that in the trailer, like the chapter 2 season 2 trailer. Yo, that is crazy. Next up, guys, before we get into the biggest secret to do with the helicopters returning, there's another glitch I gotta show you now that basically gives you 0 gravity. Now, in order to do this, you need 2 items. The first of which is a flow berry, although this is kind of like an extra item to make the glitch even better. The number 1 item you need is actually a grapple blade. Now, a good way to find one of those is to go over to a specific NPC who can be found inside of this tunnel right here. If I can find the door. There it is. And I also see the chat bubble up there. So that is the NPC Hope. And if we go up and talk to her, we can see that the grapple blade is 400 gold. I don't quite have that. Oh my gosh, wait, is that's one that just spawned on the floor. That is absolutely perfect. Anyways, now that we have both of these items, we're going to need to go back to any location that has a sewer pipe. You know, the ones from like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that you can jump in and it teleports you to a different location. One of these right here. Now, basically what we have to do is time it so that we use the grapple blade and enter the sewer pipe at pretty much the same time, which is easier said than done. I think actually you need to enter the sewer like just a millisecond before you press the grapple on the grapple blade. So like, let's try it again right here. Press it. Okay, I think we did it right there. I saw the grapple blade actually get used and yeah, it worked. Okay, so now we have essentially 0 gravity. As you can see, each one of our jumps takes way longer than a normal jump and we go a lot higher. However, you can take this to the absolute next level to fly all the way across the map, and we're going to go all the way up to the top of that mountain to use the launch pad. So let's go ahead and, oh my gosh, yeah, apparently you can still take fall damage. I didn't know that. But all right, we are almost here at the top of the mountain. Now what we're going to do is eat the flow berry, which adds to the 0 gravity effect. Like, look how much higher we jump with that. But if we then combine those with a launch pad, oh my gosh, we are getting sent up into the stratosphere. Like, we are still going higher and higher, and I think that is about the max distance. So we're practically at the top of the map right now, where the battle bus would drop us out of the battle bus. So let's see how far we can actually glide. So here we go. I've been gliding for like a minute straight now, and we are still going here, and that is as far as we made it. All the way to the other side of the map, if I mark it right here, that is about, what, 2,300 meters? Oh my gosh, that is insane. Let's go. I just unlocked some nothing here. What happens if I click next? 0 items collected. Let's go. But yeah, guys, let's start to talk about helicopters here in chapter 5. And in order to check this out here, we need to go over to this specific location. And while we're flying on down there, I want to also mention something else in regards to chapter 2 returning. And that is the fact that helicopters were originally introduced in chapter 2. I believe they were introduced in season 2, chapter 2, within the spy season. But check out what you can find if you go down to this specific location. That's right, if we go right out back, there is a helicopter pad, which, come on, in and of itself has got to be a huge clue. But not only that, it seems to be like the exact same helicopter pad from chapter 2. If not the exact same, it's like super similar. So clearly that is a hint at helicopters returning, right? And with that being said, I think we could see brand new helicopters with like weapons attached to them and stuff like that. If not this season, then in next season. But keeping it going here with the secrets, guys, I gotta show you a new secret room. Yeah, this one is like really weird. Now, in order to do this, we need to go to this area, which on the map is right next to Classy Courts, and then just jump off the train like so. We're going to go next to the vending or mending machine right here. Also, that's kind of weird. We're like floating in between the train. Anyways, you want to break like this floor piece, as you can see right there. And also that breaks the vending machine. Actually, we maybe could have done this even better, because as you can see, you can crouch walk under like this entire area. So if you broke the floor piece over here instead, you could go right under and just crouch walk or slide all the way over to the other side. Like, look at how far this goes under here. You could easily hide your entire team and nobody would ever find you. So again, it's just kind of a cool secret spot that nobody really knows even exists. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, remember to subscribe and also check out some of my previous videos on the screen right here. We got some really good ones. But again, hope you enjoyed today's video and I'll see you in the next one.